Hello again, it's Brittany, and I am God's head cheerleader. So I'm like so into numbers right now. I got even my little number blanket that it was my actual baby blanket I just found, which is so cool because I'm so into numbers. So for my angel number book in this reading, I'm going to do 144. And that's Maji Got the Tea. She's on YouTube. She's a reader. I really like her too. This is her deck. So I just looked over and I saw 144 and I'm like, yeah, I want to see what that one means. Maybe somebody else likes the 144. Connect. It's like the higher power deck. Communicate with the divine. Making the connection with the divine in your daily life is exactly what your angels are urging you to do. They want you to strengthen your ability to communicate on the high vibrational level. Lie in meditation with your hands on your crown chakra, on the top of your head, and repeat this: I am connected. Ooh, I am connected. Ooh, I like that. I just have these like little cards. What does it mean to be a seeker? Would you describe yourself this way? Do you ever feel like your spiritual beliefs are in conflict with each other? You never find happiness until you stop looking for it. What do you believe about the unconscious mind? Yeah, the unconscious mind, that's where you can connect to the divine more so when you let go of all the conditionings that have been put into our brains from even before the womb, communicate with the divine. All right, I like that. I think that's pretty darn cool. Connect with the divine. I wanted to put this right here. Oh, righty. I don't have my side table. Oh, wow. The chosen ones. Connect with the divine. I just, what a great start. And this is the chosen ones. So when you're already in connection with the divine, you're considered the chosen ones. What do we need to know in this deck? Dark Night of the Soul. Yeah, you can't get to be a chosen one until you do the Dark Night of the Soul shit. Dark Night of the Soul. Enemies. Yeah, you could be yourself. Enemies could be you against you. Because the Dark Night of the Soul and enemies, that's you fighting the fact that you don't want to deal with it. And if you connect to the divine, they help you along the way all the time, the whole time. You just have to know that it's there. And not doubt the fact that it's not seen. It's felt. Energy is felt. Anything else in this deck? 144 connect. Thank you. Thank you. Underestimated? Absolutely. Light worker. Nice. Angels are protecting you. And a Jesus descendant. Time to shine. This is great. I need to find new words to express my excitement. Dark Night of the Soul, enemies, underestimated, light worker, angels are protecting you, Jesus descendant. So during your Dark Night of the Soul, you lose a lot of people, friends, places. I always say that at my prayer, keep away any nouns that no longer hinder me or bring negative energy. So it says, the Dark Night of the Soul has, you have people become your enemies. They don't know how to handle people that want to actually work through the process of getting that cleared out. And then when you finally do come out of it, then these people around you, they start treating you differently. And that's when, because they feel like you're underestimated by them by becoming a light worker, because your angels are protecting you and Jesus is on your side. People don't like that. People don't like when you ascend higher than them. They want you to stay where they're at because, when they're in the Dark Night of the Soul and you got the enemies, nobody understands you. Underestimated? Yeah, well, look out. Look out, because we got a light worker on our hands. Got a light worker on our hands. Time to shine. Absolutely. Time to shine. This is great. I love it when the enemies come out shocked, though. They're like, what? I was like, well, I don't know. I'm doing the work. No one said this whole life thing was a race. It's okay to slow down. And that's what people don't understand. It's okay to have your own path. It's okay to be on different levels. What's not okay is when you treat people like crap because they're not on the same level as you. So what? Everybody has their own destiny. Yours is yours. Theirs is theirs. His is his. Hers is hers. Open your heart, not just a little, all the way, and let the love flow in. Yeah, don't let these enemies that have underestimated you get underneath your soul. You've already done the work in the dark night of the soul. So now you're at this light worker energy. So make sure that you're letting the flow come in. When you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. Yeah, and then people are also enemies when you're happy about something. Because when you're happy, it shines through your pores. Time to shine, exactly. And especially if you're an empath. And most empaths are black sheeps. Yeah. Empaths are light workers. Or empaths are the ones that are the dark night of the soul, and they come out smelling better because they feel people. Or an empath is a really good one to have on your side when you are going through the dark night of the soul, because they do feel it. Hidden secrets. You know, it's to have somebody on your side to help you build the mansion it's a blessing. So you find those soul tribes that choose to stick with you during this time. You keep those ones to your side, because there's very few and far between. Few and far between. Anything else? Okay. Few and far between. All right. What's the overall energy of this? Thank you. What about this? Open your heart. Thank you. Celebrations, gatherings, social events, friendships. So once you open up your heart, you've got all the celebrations in the world, not just a little, all the way. Let the flow in. Let the love flow in. And it's okay to slow down. This is not a race. You're not going to get up today and be fine tomorrow. I mean, people, this is a journey. This is a lifelong journey. And, you know, your reality is based upon the work that you want to do. And here's the Fool. Fresh beginnings. It's new beginnings. Look at the sun shining. He's just happy-go-lucky. He's like a brand new chapter. You know, once you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. And then here's on the bottom of the deck is the new ideas. Curious. Communication. Yeah. This is the Page of Swords. He's great. This is awesome. So you have the celebrations with new beginnings and new ideas. When you open up your heart and realize that don't underestimate yourself with your light worker abilities and you being a black sheep and an empath. It's your turn too to shine. Okay? It's your turn too. I love it. This is a really sweet energy to be in when you're at this level of clearing. Really, really nice. Really, really nice. Let's do... Yes. Signs of the time. Signs of the time. Do we need to know anything in this deck, please? Signs of the time. Thank you. Lotus flower. Enlightenment. Yeah, exactly. You're having all these letters come in from spirits, spirit teams, higher powers, God. They're giving you all these little codes and keys. You're hearing them too. I mean, you wouldn't be having all this new beginnings and new ideas and all this stuff if you weren't. Look at the celebration and the excitement. You've got your angels are protecting you during this time so that you can focus on becoming a light worker. Your time to shine is now. Yeah. reflection. Make sure that you're liking your reflection. Or maybe reflect on how you are worthy of your powers, your light love. You know, just any more these days, it's just a pure, kind word is, you know, goes a long way. There's a lot of people stuck in the dark, and us light workers have to get them out with whatever means possible so that people can start clearing out and getting healthier mentally. See, we got the ancestry right when I stopped at the bottom of the deck. That's your ancestors are wanting you guys, everybody, to clear. We want, you know, this goes back timelines, time frames, dimensions. This is the excitement of what we do to come to this earth. But this is just a new age. New age, yeah. Crystals, achievement, exactly. And wonder. So don't wonder about your achievement. Stand in your power and know that you've achieved it. Look in the mirror and tell yourself that I've achieved. And don't wonder about it. Know it. Because you've enlightened yourself through taking a minute, being okay with yourself, understanding that things come, having a new beginning, slowing down. Slowing down is great. Moon, emotions, and it's okay to be emotional. Clearing old stuff is hard. Clearing is like, oh my God, is there another reason why I have to cry about this? Yeah, there is. Because this time around you're smarter. This time around you have more experience. This time around you're on a different level, emotionally, spiritually, physically. I mean, you know, whatever this time frame for you is. What about this magic? What do we need about magic? Since we're light workers and we're angels, we got angels protecting us. Thank you so much, angels, for protecting us, keeping us feeling safe and loved and protected. Oh, thank you, Jesus, for always being with us and keeping us loved, saving us when we need to be saved. Thank you for shining down the light work and guiding me as I'm an empath. Thank you, Spirit. Is there any magic that needs to be stated? Any magic today? Sundress, do it for you. Yeah. When you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. Go all in and enjoy the ride. You've earned all your stripes. You've earned them. People have underestimated who you are. It's time to shine your beautiful light worker, to the world and do it for yourself. It makes you feel good when you're there. You're a lioness. You've earned your stripes. You know, feast, slow down and celebrate yourself. Okay, we've got that twice now. We have got celebrations right here on Three of Swords. Slow down. No one said life was too hard. Slow down and celebrate yourself. 3 different decks. Celebration. Slow down. That is synchronicities. When things come up, this is why you use different decks and people use different decks. Because it goes to, like, if this is meant to be said, then what else needs, you know, then it comes up again. Which is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Let's do a priestess, since you are a light worker and you're clearing ancestors and all of your beauty. Thank you, Spirit Team, for being with us. Is there any priestesses that would like to step up and shine bright? What do we need to know about this priestess and this lovely lady? Circle of Internal Joy. Timelessness, dance of life. This just came up recently too. I've shuffled this deck a bunch of times and same cards have come up. Deep emotions, and we just had emotions somewhere. Somewhere around here. There's emotions. Oh, it was the moon card right here on the bottom of the deck. Emotions. Deep emotions. Unknown feeling. Past life influences. We talk about ancestor clearing too. So we've got the ancestor clearing, you being emotional because you don't really know what's going on. You're feeling all a little, you know, excited at the same time as figuring out this new time to shine, because being in the spotlight is a little bit overwhelming, and being hidden behind the moon is a lot easier. But don't stress about that. Just slow down and celebrate yourself one by one, inch by inch. It's a cinch. Yard by yard, it gets hard. I got that from Dr. Danae. She's the Awakening Doctor. She's on YouTube. She's great. Check her out. She's got some good stuff to say. Learned a lot. So as this is coming through and you get your excitement, deep emotions is going to come up because you got to do it for you. And when was the last time you did it for yourself? You know, God sees you. You're a descendant from God. You're an empath, and know that you need to be doing what you need to do, especially with these deep emotions. Having an emotional body is very nice if you can control. So if you do it for yourself, you'll be happy. If you slow down, you will be able to be in gratitude longer, or at a easier pace. Inch by inch, it's a cinch. Yard by yard, it gets hard. And that's ultimately the truth. Ultimately, the lovely truth. Okay. I wanted to see what was the funny in this. What about this deep emotions? Have you eaten? What about this deep emotions? It's kind of a deep reading, so maybe anything's funny is going to pop up. There's one. Reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. Shit's going down with your job. Yeah, a job could be home, your real job, your friend life. I mean, going down with your job. Have you eaten? You're acting like a big ass baby. You need food in your belly. Eat a fucking taco. Are you hangry? Somebody hangry today? Is that why you're emotional? Stop trying to change people. That shit never works. All right, so there goes your enemies. So just don't be trying to change your people. Stop trying to change people. That shit never works. You do you. Twice now. You do you. Do it for you. You do it for you. You do you. You do. See, synchronicities. Synchronicities. Squeeze. Yeah, you need a big hug. Okay, so I'm sending you a virtual hug because this is pretty cool. Not a lot of people want to do them. Sometimes they're scared of what's going to happen, or what's going to come out, or what they're going to say, or how are they going to feel. You feel like shit at the beginning. I ain't going to lie to you. But guess what? Every single moment you get past another hurdle or another block or another box out of the closet, you feel like, then you get to lift your head up like this and see the snowflakes coming in. So you're a badass. Act like it. Get your shit together. You're giving away your power. Don't give away your power. Send power out to people. Make sure that you're grounding yourself and keeping yourself protected with white light if you do choose to send people off with love and light. If you're that far. I mean, some people are just realizing, hey, I can send light love to people. And they're getting into that, trying to figure out the next level, you know? Energy activation, connect the divine through meditation and prayer. And I'm just talking about not knowing if you are feeling that you're going to be a light worker, but not knowing where the next steps are. So you're into the energy activation set of this next time frame. So the boundaries are huge. Keep your boundaries up. Know when to put them up and let them down. Because as light workers, you become open to people's energy. As an empath as well, you get susceptible to how people feel. And then a lot of times you go as brand new awakened in like when you're like in the 4D, you end up not knowing until you can justify whose is whose. You don't know whose energy is whose. So you can walk into a room and know right away if you're going to feel good or not. Or you can walk into anywhere. You could feel all angry when you leave someplace and not know why. Is because somebody was fighting around the corner. Overcoming obstacles, get back on your feet, gain strength from difficult situations. Okay, so as your energy activation is coming in, overcoming obstacles is probably going to be a really big part of the dark night of the soul. And that's okay, because on the horizons you have the celebration and the brand new beginnings. Even though you're emotional, as long as you slow down and take in the energy activation and not give your power away, do it for yourself, then you just make sure that you need a good fucking cry. Get the ugly cry on. Let that shit go. Your soul will thank you. Yeah. Oh, overcoming obstacles and making sure that you eat. And try to eat pure if you can. Salads, anything meaty. If you're really getting into that good cry, you're gonna want to eat lighter. I think that you would be able to feel moving all that stuff. It really makes a difference. I love that race card. Whoa, we are flipping. Boundaries again. I just shuffled in boundaries again. Know when to put up and let down your walls. So they're adamant about boundaries. Boundaries is okay to say no. You're not going to be selfish if you say no. This is like really in the air. So I don't understand. No. People need to understand that it's okay to feel a certain way. We're trying to learn how to trust our gut. Past life connection. Someone with heavy influence from your past is with you. It's your ancestors. We were just talking about that. You're the one that's actually acknowledging the fact that there's shit that needs to get cleared, and putting up your boundaries is huge. There were no boundaries back then. They didn't know what that even meant. That wasn't even around. It's like we're in a new day and age, and they wish they had boundaries. They probably wouldn't have had so much heartache. So to have that, keep it up, because your time to shine, and you can shine with saying no. I'm not comfortable with this, and you're going to shine brighter when you do have your boundaries up. Because you have success coming along the way. With the celebration, hell yeah, success. Exciting. Cool. Make sure you rest. There's another rest one. So you've got resting. You've got do it for you. You're coming over the obstacles. It's your time to shine. Just because you're the black sheep, it's okay. No one said that it was going to be a race in this world. Your achievements are well underway for the brand new life that you've given to yourself. Keep your circle of eternal joy, timelessness, and dance of life. Remember that this is supposed to be a happy time. As much as it's might be hard right now, ultimately, it's going to turn out to be exactly, Zachary, what you'd like it to be. I shuffled in success again. Pay attention. Retreat. 3 or 4 times rest came in. So listen, you need to rest. You need to go to bed. Everybody needs to rest, especially when you have activation. Energy activation will knock your D in the dirt. In the dirt. I'm telling you, you can get physically ill, emotionally sick, weak, headache, tingling. There's a lot of symptoms that come with energy activation. It's true. Look it up. Google it. It's all energy. So when I feel this feels good. Feels like there's moving stuff around. I feel like the overcoming obstacles is a huge one. And knowing that you are with yourself and your time frame, and you don't have to be in a race with anybody else. You just stick with yours. Rest if you need to. Keep your boundaries up. Make sure you have something to eat. Eat a taco. What does one of my cards say? Give me a cod. And you got a great crew. You got a great crew with you, okay? So keep up the good work, and we'll talk to you next time. Like and subscribe if you want to see me again, and we'll talk later. It's Life Today with Britt Today, and I'm God's head cheerleader. Peace out. Bye.